The high cost of Olympic dreams, financial struggles for track and field athletes. Participating in the Olympics is the pinnacle of achievement for athletes, but for many track and field competitors, the journey to the Games comes with a hefty price tag. American sprinters Kenny Bednarek and Noah Lyles are shedding light on the financial challenges they face as they prepare for the 2024 U.S. Olympic team trials in Eugene, Oregon. The cost of pursuing excellence in track and field extends far beyond the physical and mental demands of training. In a sport where success is measured in milliseconds and inches, athletes must contend with exorbitant expenses for travel, accommodation, and competition fees. For Bednarek and Lyles, both rising stars in American sprinting, the financial burden is particularly acute as they strive to qualify for the Paris Olympics. Kenny Bednarek, hailing from Wisconsin, made waves in the track world with his gold medal-winning performance at the Bahamas World Relays and a record-breaking sprint at the Doha Diamond League. Meanwhile, Noah Lyles, a standout sprinter from Florida, set a new American record in the 150 meters at the Atlanta City Games. Despite their impressive achievements on the track, both athletes face daunting financial hurdles as they prepare for the upcoming Olympic trials. In a candid post on social media, Bednarek shed light on the financial strain he and his fellow athletes endure in the lead-up to the Olympic trials. The soaring costs of airfare, accommodation, and other expenses associated with competing at the trials and potentially the Olympics themselves present a formidable barrier for athletes without lucrative sponsorship deals or financial support from governing bodies. The challenges faced by Bednarek and Lyles are not unique to them alone. Track and field athletes across the United States grapple with the financial realities of pursuing their Olympic dreams. With limited financial assistance available from organizations like the United States Track and Field USATF, athletes are often left to shoulder the burden of funding their own training and competition expenses. The recent announcement of prize money for track and field athletes at the Olympics by World Athletics was a welcome development, signaling a recognition of the financial sacrifices athletes make in their pursuit of excellence. However, the disparity between prize money for gold medalists and the financial challenges faced by athletes in the lead-up to the Games remains stark. While the promise of prize money provides some relief for Olympic medalists, athletes like Bednarek and Lyles continue to struggle with the financial realities of their sport. The exorbitant costs of travel, accommodation, and competition fees place a significant strain on their finances, making it difficult to focus solely on their athletic pursuits. The issue of financial support for track and field athletes extends beyond the Olympics. Competing in events like the Diamond League requires extensive travel and logistical planning, yet the financial rewards for athletes often pale in comparison to the expenses they incur. With streaming services like Flossports securing broadcast rights to major track events, athletes see little direct financial benefit from their participation. Track and field legend Michael Johnson has called for a reimagining of the sport, advocating for the development of a private commercial entity focused on profitability. Johnson argues that athletes should receive compensation directly from the sport itself, rather than relying solely on individual sponsors for financial support. As the 2024 U.S. Olympic team trials approach, the financial struggles faced by track and field athletes serve as a sobering reminder of the inequities that exist within the sport. While the promise of Olympic glory may inspire athletes to persevere in the face of financial adversity, it is imperative that governing bodies and stakeholders take meaningful action to address the systemic challenges that threaten the viability of track and field as a profession. In conclusion, the financial struggles of track and field athletes like Kenny Bednarek and Noah Lyles underscore the need for greater support and recognition for athletes at all levels of the sport. As they continue to chase their Olympic dreams, it is incumbent upon the track and field community to rally behind them and ensure that financial barriers do not stand in the way of their success. Please subscribe now my channel.